Okay, let us actually talk about the strikes. So, Dancing with the Stars is coming back for this fall season, end of September, as is the Drew Barrymore Show. Now, I get that the SAG piece of this doesn't come into play because this is considered reality TV. And that's governed by an entirely different sector. Now, at least I think that's the reasoning. But the writer's strike is still going on. And I know that even if it isn't a writer heavy show, neither the Drew Barrymore Show nor the and definitely not Dancing with the Stars, but they do employ writers. And I know Dancing with the Stars employs writers because during the last writer's strike that happened halfway through the season, Tom Bergeron actually made a joke about when he gave a very unwieldy response to something. He said, "Yeah, can you tell that the writers are on strike?" So that leads to the question of, okay, so are these shows going on without writers? Is Drew Barrymore and Alfonso Ribeiro going to write all their own material? Or are we talking about Scabs? Because we don't know at this point. Nobody is saying, everybody is just saying that these shows are going to go on. But has anyone actually asked how they're dealing with the fact that the writers are on strike? Because it could easily be, especially with Dancing with the Stars, that this is going to be something that Alfonso can do himself. I don't know if he has any improv experience or if he's going to write for himself, because I know Julianne Hough is involved, and well, she's a dancer. She doesn't have any experience like this. So it would be up to Alfonso, I would think. And with the Drew Barrymore Show, well, Drew literally grew up in this business, so it's possible that she has writing experience or improv experience or something that would allow the show to continue despite the strikes. But that is a good question, and I didn't know about it until I saw the Drew Barrymore thing on Twitter, but when it comes to Dancing with the Stars, I used to watch that show. So I know that there is some writing involved. Not a lot, especially not for the main show, maybe for the results show. But maybe more for the results show, but still not a lot. But still there is writing involved. So what are they going to do? And I would think that that would be something that they should publicize, because there are a lot of people who are on the side of the strikers who probably are looking at this and thinking, what the hell? Why are these shows being allowed to continue? And it would be nice if people came out and explained, okay, these shows aren't using writers, or at least aren't using WGA writers, or in the sense that they never did, because I would think if they decided, oh, let's just get non-WGA writers, that would be basically Scabs. But if they never use WGA writers, or if they're planning on writing the material themselves, people should know that. People who are invested in these strikes should know that these shows are being broadcast, but it's perfectly okay. They're not nobody is crossing the picket line. Because for people who are familiar with the fact that the strikes are going on and understand the concept of scabs, but see that these shows are happening and wondering how, it would be nice to have an explanation that, okay, this is why this can happen. Because otherwise, there are people who are going to be boycotting these shows, and maybe they shouldn't have to. Or maybe after the explanation, they'll be like, yeah, we're definitely boycotting. But people would like to know that. Because you want to give the support to the strikers, but at the same time, you see these shows coming back and you're like, well, okay, I guess it's fine. So it would be really great for those who want to support the strikers to know, is this a scab situation? Is someone crossing the picket line? Is this perfectly okay? And this is why? It would be great if there was more publicity surrounding it. I think Drew Barrymore did come out and explain, not that I read it, but I think she did come out and explain why it's possible. But I haven't seen anything about Dancing with the Stars. So, yeah, I would love to know, why is it possible? And if anybody does know, put it in the comments below. Why is it possible for these shows to go on when there's a writer's strike? So anyway, that is all I have for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.